Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm the James with the Games and welcome back to being a part of the missing members. And I keep forgetting, the opening music for this game is stupidly loud. But last time we finished the last 4 levels in Autumn Plains, we fought Gulp. I somehow managed to die to Gulp on his ending animate. Get hit by Gulp in his defeat animation. I'm not kidding. And after that, we got the head bash, and we've...
Well, it's some consolation that you've collected so many...
Okay, this is the one that I dislike the most from this world. I'm like, which was the one that I don't like? Because Metropolis is the one that I'm saving for last. Wow, those guys look evil this time.
Used to be one of Avalar's most powerful magicians, until that big warlock over there stole my wand. He and his friends have used the magic within to take over the city.
These guys have really simple attack patterns, but I love the design, hate the new voice actors. I also hate that you can't, like, hit the enemies in Spyro, hit the NPCs in Spyro 2 to get them to do the animations. Come on, hit the vase, thank you. I don't know why I do that. I love doing that, even though it provides no benefit whatsoever. Fly on up. Another goat. Bam. Got him. That was less impressive than what happened in the original, because in the original, he fired out like an energy bolt and destroyed the door. Also, Spark seems a lot less responsive than he did in the original. I also don't like the voices that these guys have in this. I much prefer the original.
a secret agent. I'm going to my secret hideout. Only members of my secret club are allowed to go there. I'm not leaving unless you hide behind that tree so you can't see me.
Man alive, what is it with this game and making like all of the NPCs seem a little bit less flavorful than they did in the original? Look. Turns around. Takes a look back. And this is one of the side missions here. Turns around. Heads inside. Head on up. He takes a look back like here. Turns around. Head behind this tree. He turns around and...
What? You managed to get here without following me? You must be a member of my secret club after all. Here, take this secret decoder. It will allow us to send secret messages.
Ah, dagnabbit, I want to see the backside of your... Okay! One thing I will say. I wear suspenders as part of my job in real life, and I have to say that based off the design of these... No, and it's because of the fact if I didn't wear suspenders, I'd have to wear a belt, and... due to just my body shape, wearing a belt is insanely uncomfortable. Having suspenders that are made like this, one, the straps on the shoulders actually make a lot of sense, but how the straps are made look really painful. Like, insanely painful. That, and because of the fact that the suspenders don't have a cross section, these things would be completely ineffectual at their actual job. Legitimately, him raising up an arm would be enough to actually pop those suspenders off. I'm not joking. But... me going ahead and fussing over suspenders out of the way now. That's also, like... just, yeah, is it just me or do these levels seem, like, insanely short? Bloop.
Spyro, you have freed our city from the claws of those evil warlocks. Please, take this orb. I foresee that it will help you on.
And now time for the other side mission. Oh, there's a...
Our mystical bell towers have been overrun by trolls, and the bells haven't been rung in days. I tried a fire spell on the trolls, but that just made them crazier. This super freeze power-up will chill out the trolls, but we really need the bells to ring. They'll ring if you charge into them.
Oh my goodness. This actually makes using the super freeze a lot more annoying. Oh, okay, that works. That's a 1. And that should cause one of the trolls to hop on over. And bang.
I suppose you want an orb for doing that. Well, I'm afraid not. There's still one bell left. You can get to it by using the whirlwind behind me.
I still like the voice in the original more. Okay. Don't charge off! Okay, what we need to do is we need to freeze this guy when he's like... Unfortunately, I didn't freeze him in time. Okay. What we want to do is we want to freeze that guy right as he's in the back. Because of this, allows us to get up here, which once we get the freeze power up undone, we can light this on fire, which will blow up the big old safe that's down there. Ah, dang it. I normally don't have such bad luck with this. Okay. Got it!
Thanks, Spyro. I didn't think you could do it. Here, have a souvenir from the Cloud Temple's gift shop.
Oh, yeah. Because of, like, that line in the original game had so much more character put into it. Okay, he's pointing down. There it is. 400 out of 400. Level complete. Time to leave this place then. Because, yeah, that level was like less than 15 minutes. That scene was also a lot better in the original because they made it a lot more obvious. In this one, you can't really tell that the two goats are different colors. And that's Mystic Marsh, so instead we're gonna go over here and go into Robotica Farms.
Howdy, Spyro. These here pests have infested our farm. Could you find the time to help us get rid of them?
That sounded terrible!
Find your way over to the giant bug lamp and turn it on so we can zap.
Thank you. I'm like, die! Oh, the grass here is a... Yeah. And head bash? That's also the only enemy in this game that you're required to head bash to KO. It's also interesting because if I remember right, there's no... Besides the one in the Speedway, there's no skill points in the third world stages. In the stages in the third world. Wow, that was worded goofily. And head bash? The reason I'm doing the stages in this order is due to the fact that this is the order that I prefer doing these stages in. I also feel really weird because of literally all day whilst at work I've been having sinus drainage and sinus problems. Get home, everything's fine. I hate that. It drives me nuts that something at work, because of, it's obvious that it's not like I'm having an infection. It's weird because of like, if you have an infection, you normally feel sick no matter where you're at. But here, it's specifically when I'm at work, I specifically end up going ahead and having it so that I have a ton of sinus drainage and I'm genuinely miserable. And overall, just things just are not that fun. But as soon as I get home, I'm perfectly fine. Or at least as perfectly fine as I can be, considering how I feel at work.
These darn bugs are making a joke of my expensive robot scarecrows. Can you chase them down and flame them, Spyro?
I despise this particular mission. Since you have to chase these guys around. Okay, great. Where the funk are these things? And since you can't hit them while you're charging, okay, gotta get it. Thank goodness! Thank the Lord!
Flying vermin, Spyro. Take
That orb is one of those orbs that can take like half an hour if you go ahead and you are bad at your timing. And we died to a normal enemy for the first time ever. That's a death. Thank you, thank you. Also, I find it funny that the giant robot bugs that you can kick are like the only large enemy in the game that you can actually charge. Or the second large enemy in the game you can charge because of... It's not designed that you should be able to hit them in such a fashion. There's an enemy over here. Charge. Head bash. Make it go that way. Make this go this way. That I did. Oh, it's one of those. Oh, I didn't realize you could just head bash it twice. Also, Robotica Farms is one of the few areas you can actually touch the level boundaries. I find that interesting because of there's very few levels in Spyro 2 that you can actually do that on. Ow. Turns on the giant electric giant bug zapper.
Way to go, Spyro. Them varmints won't be coming near our crops now. Can I offer you a reward?
Money, money, money. A lot of levels, these later levels, I don't know how you're supposed to get here without the power-up being active.
Ride my tractor all around the farm, but some fool robot blocked the path up. Do you think you could clear things up with a bit of supercharge?
Yes. I will say, though, that this one would be interesting to do a 3 laps of supercharge on. Because this one is way harder. Ha! First try!
Dragon, here, take this thingamajig, I think.
All orbs. All 3 of them. No, that's not the area we need. The area we need is all the way over there. Oh boy. Here's the whirlwind that's over here. Oh, there's flyers. Neat. Ouch. Few more gems. Because what we're trying to do is we're trying to supercharge into the big old safe that's directly next to where the bugs originally were. The actual non-robotic bugs. Oh great, I just did it again. I could have actually made it if I kept going. I could have actually made it. Comically enough. Once I got rid of that. Yeah, this one shape is gonna be annoying. Ha! Another life. Got it! But I also saw gems that were over here that we missed. Here it is. Once more. That over? Yes, it is. How many am I missing? One again. Pointing that away. Where, oh where is this single red gem? There you are. 100 out of 400, level complete. That was also another 15-minute level.
Oh! Hey, hey!
I wonder if there was like anything to do with like licensing or like the rights to particular actors' voices. That's also the reason why they had to re-record everything. I need more water.
Things just aren't the same since our magic fountain shut off. It sure would help if you could find out what evil force is behind this disaster.
Mystic Mars I like due to two things. I love the enemies here, and I love the level aesthetic. Got to charge the bases. Hit the snail. I also believe Mystic Mars has more enemies than any other stage in the game, if I remember right. Boop, boop. Ping, ping. Now we've gotten rid of every enemy here at ground level. So we have to come over here. Now we're forced to take the whirlwind up. Did I just call it a whirlwind? Yes, yes you did. In Huzzah, we now have the Super Bounce available to us. This also has some of my most liked side missions in the entire game. And I love these things designed. The porcupine platypuses. Pufferfish platypuses. Platypi. Pufferfish platypi. Oh, come on, camera. Work with me.
Oh, I must have dozed off there. Golly, looks like I let the fountain switch off. Here, take this orb and, don't mention my little nap to Hydra, okay?
Okay, now I'm starting to have some sinus drainage. Not a whole lot, though. Also, this symbol doesn't make as much sense as the spring did.
Ah, Spyro, a friendly face. A bunch of rotten thieves have stolen my spark plugs and I'm stuck here. Please get the 4 plugs back.
Extra life. That's a 10. That path had nothing in it. Why? Probably because of I'm going backwards. Got one! Now we head back over here. What's weird is that when you talk to Basil in the original, I'm pretty sure it showed you the locations of all 4 thieves before letting you move.
Ah, Spyro, so glad you're here. I'm perfectly useless without my trusty pencil, and I seem to have lost it. I do have this extra egg. Perhaps you can trade it for my pencil.
And this is one of my favorite side missions in the entire game. Also, I just now noticed one of my favorite things from the original, which was the aha thing that the professor always did. He doesn't do in this anymore. Oh. We're at 36 enemies. 36. Oh, sad duck. The duck is sad. Thank you. I'm like, please, Spyro, get up this ledge. I'm pretty sure where we need to go for the first one is up here. Yep, it's over there. Wow, they made the angle on this way more annoying. Since previously, the arm of that tree was not considered a solid object. You could shoot at this angle, and it'd fall in the nest. And the bird gives us a seed. And we've already seen where this seed goes. No, it's because of it's over here. Which grows this big old plant, which spurts out a ducky. You bring this ducky over here. Get the purple. Which makes the big duck happy even though she's ferrying a rubber non-living duck around. What did I get again? Oh, the radish. I wasn't paying attention. Let's shoot into this wall. Drops in the kettle. The kettle gives us a coin. Shoot the coin into the fountain. Please shoot it into the fountain. Please shoot it into the fountain. And the fountain gives us the pencil. I love that. I do. I adore it. Probably because of one of the other earliest games that I ever played was The Legend of Zelda, and I love the trading sequences.
My pencil! Now I can begin calculating the age of the universe again. Here, take this orb for safekeeping. Allura thinks I'm going to lose it.
He doesn't do it!
Carry the 6.
Now we have to get... the spark plugs. Thank you! That's a second. We already got the one that's down there. Third! Oh, I never dived down here. I didn't realize it had absolutely nothing! Come on, camera. Cooperate. Cooperate. Welp, I did not expect that. Come on, thank you. Go up. Wow, these guys are fast here. Thank you!
Ooh, I'm back in business. Here, young dragon friend, take this. It's museum quality, but you deserve it.
Now that I think about it, none of the NPCs have their idle animations in this. None of them. Not a single one has their idle animation still. Only 2 more levels before Ripto. But first, let's do the speedway. Two, three, four. One more. Got them. Okay, okay, please. Please. No! I failed. They're right behind me. It is not, sadly. I'm like, is the area I need, like, literally right behind me? I have tried doing this in different methods, and every single time I have ended up, this is the one speedway where I'm like, wow, I did that far more efficiently this time. Bam, bam, bam! Skill point! Wow, that was an amazingly good time. Now the problem is that, oh, it's just down here.
Alright, Spyro. Are you ready to try out my plane? I just fixed it, and I'm pretty sure it won't crash now.
Here's the thing, if they still have this same voice actor for Hunter in the third game, it's gonna be a big letdown, because of this voice does not fit the, like, totally crazed out Hunter that's into skateboarding and UFOs. It does not fit the character at all.
That's what you gotta do.
Alright, time to get shooting. We have 25 targets, and we can't miss a single one. Got it. 15, 16, 17. There's two really annoying ones coming up here soon. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25.
The targets. It must be because you had such a good pilot.
And now there's only one level up before Ripto. I would love to go see an ENT about this stupid sinus drainage. The problem is that the ENT is that most medical professions around where I'm located are still whack job nuts and they aren't seeing anyone. Time for the final level, the Metropolis.
Insurrection from the farms has got quite out of hand. We need someone to restore order. Find the inventor droid. She's been working on something big.
Okay, that scared me. That invisible wall was a lot more obvious than the original.
Need serious work. See, this one here is stuck. I expect it will start working again if you just give it a good whack, though.
That just means you have to head bash the elevator. I do love head bashing. Also, the pigs auto-destruct. And unlike other big enemies with shields, you can't knock away these ones for some reason. Hey, it's the egg with the legs on it. We haven't seen... Actually, have we seen one of those in the game thus far? I don't know. They're one of my favorite kinds of fodder, though.
As you can see, a vicious ox has taken over our armory. And here we thought that freezing the walkway would keep animals out. The ox is very tough. I would advise using the bombs against it. And it will probably take several bombs at that.
2, 3, 4, 5, and the ox is down.
Excellent work, Dragon. We can now defend our city properly. Take this visually pleasing reward.
Visually pleasing reward. That's 61. Green, 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 green. Reds. Well, I can say it worked. Usually my nose is a lot, like, I don't want to say drier, but like, yeah, it feels like it's in the middle of the middle. It's part of a Badlands and ow. Head back.
Spyro, I heard you were coming. Thank you for your efforts in thwarting this attempted coup. Please take this item, which living creatures seem to like.
Man, whoever is the person that did the visuals,
It's a first for Avalar, a combination power-up. Thank goodness you're here to test it out. These invading sheep in their spaceships must be stopped.
whoever did the graphic design on this game did a really good job. Whoever did the work of approving the voice acting, the entire department needs fired. Like, the first game they did good with the voice acting. Everything after that has sucked. Literally, there's only been like 1 or 2 characters, NPC-wise, in this entire game I think have done as good or a better job than the original. And I own the original. Ride the elevators. And the power-up stops right when you enter into the Ox's lair. Head bash. Head on through. Head Basserino. Fire! Collect a lot of the gems, and when we see one of these saucers, then we fire. Bloop! Oh, the super flame doesn't destroy more than one vase. That is disappointing. Disappointed!
Excellent work. You knocked those sheep right out of the sky. Take this orb device as proof of your... I knew it. Those first sheep sent out a distress call.
They look like goats in this. That's 3 down already. 4. $400 out of 400.
Nice flying, Airman. You've proven the genius of my double power-up invention. Here, keep this to commemorate your victory.
Those are allergy tablets. I know I have... Oh, I have these right over here. And that, I believe, should be everything. Yep. Game total 96%. We have one thing left to do, which is to go fight Ripto.
Alright, Spyro. Now that you've got the orbs, Ripto's demise is only moments away, right? Right? Well, anyway, good luck. He's right through this door.
Come back here, you useless animals!
Hey, Shorty, maybe I can help.
What? You again?
Yup. If you want to test that power crystal, why don't you try it on me? I'll stand still, I promise.
I like that idea. Dragon, you've just sealed your fate!
Now that pose is actually pretty interesting.
Spyro, we want to help you fight Ripto. Elora is using the orbs you collected to store power-up energy. Hunter will throw the powered-up orbs to you as they become ready. Even as we speak, the professor is experimenting with new forms of power-up energy, so you'll soon have abilities that no one has ever seen before.
Why does Ripto have an idle animation? They got rid of all the idle animations for every NPC, and they gave Ripto an idle animation. Ripto is never supposed to be idle during this fight. That makes no blinking sense. But here's the thing. I can tell Tom Kenny's lines, who's Spyro. They redid his voice lines. Ripto, I can't tell if they hired a new voice actor. They hired a new voice actor that sounds very, very similar to the prior voice actor. Like, it is almost uncanny, in my opinion, how close this sounds. Ripto here sounds to the original. Or they ripped the original voice lines, they modified them so they don't sound the same, and they used that instead. Because Ripto does not sound as good as he did in the original. Blue. Dang it. Green, red. Oh, this is one of the ones. Get the green. We haven't gotten the blues yet. The greens are my least liked of the group here. The reds and the blues I like equally as much. Oh, here's a blue. Two reds. Round one's done. And now he summons the Mecha Gulp. Blue. I don't care that I'm hit. Green, green. Red. Alright, we're almost done with round 2. I don't care that I'm not getting a perfect because of... I forgot that he leads his shots whilst on top of Gulp. And that's round 2 down. Now he summons the mech. I hate this stage of the fight. Got him! And he falls into the lava! As is Spyro tradition. And somehow still lives.
Hey!
I don't think we could ever thank you enough, Spyro. I suppose you have to go now?
Yeah, I'd better. They'll be missing me in the Dragon Worlds, and I've still got a vacation to take. I need it more than ever now.
Before you go, I think that Moneybags has something he wants to give you.
I most certainly do not.
Hunter? Spyro, Moneybags is very sorry that he made you pay so much on your way through Avalar. We want you to keep the gems as a reward for helping us.
Wow, thanks. Sparks, can you grab them?
Let me just type in the new coordinates and there. Spyro, you can now go to Dragon Shores.
Hey, why don't you guys come with me? I bet you could use a holiday.
I'm afraid we can't, Spyro. Ripto may be gone, but he caused a lot of damage during his short stay. We'll be cleaning up for weeks. Just remember, though, that you can always get back to Avalar from Dragon Shores if you want to visit.
Well, okay. Come on, Sparks. We got a lot of vacation to catch up on.
Yeah.
You're rolling the end credits. You should not be rolling the end credits yet. I know that they have to roll end credits 3 times because there's 3 games on here. But I'm going to question, will all the art be from Spyro 1? Because if that's the case, that'd explain why there's so much, like, more love put into the first and nothing for the other 2. That's also a Spyro 1 piece. Or does it change the number of times per save file you've gotten to the end credits on? Because if that's the case, that's a dumb idea decision. Yep, and that's World 3. Either that or this is still World 1. And that's also an artisan. I should be looking at the end credits themselves a bit more. Oh, you can skip them. I'm a doofus. $10,000 out of 10,000.
Done, Spyro. Step right into Dragon Shores Park.
I love this design. The voice actor again is atrocious. 0 out of 10.
By the way,
Would leave homeless again.
you can visit our theater.
But $10,000 out of 10,000, 64 out of 64. Oh, I do like the fact that... Oh no, that... Oh, that's a bit disappointing.
Step right up, Spyro, and take a look at what we've got for you today. Inside this here booth, you'll find some of the most vicious creatures you've ever seen. Here's a baseball to spit, sport. Take aim, shoot at the target, and watch as the terrifying creatures fall into the water below. But don't worry, you won't hurt them.
Oh, it only counts if it's the baseball.
Hey, that was pretty funny, wasn't it? Take this token for being such a good shot. Have another shot if...
Earthshaper.
This is pretty easy, isn't it? Have another... Have another shot.
In the sack.
What? Have another shot.
Welcome to the Dragon Shores Coaster. Here at the shores, we don't just ride, though. If you can pop all the balloons on the track, a token is waiting for you. Ready to ride? Watch.
Do. The first time around on the coaster's relatively easy. $24, $25.
Good job. All right. I'll flip this switch and watch out for the other coasters out there. It's a
Why do they go the other direction? That's not how coasters are supposed to work. Do. Head left. 29. And right. Left again. Thankfully, you can't jump whilst you're on the loop-de-loop. And that is all 50.
Hey, not bad. There's one more run. You're on a roll. This time you'll need to use the cannon installed on your car to shoot down balloons as well. Watch out for the other coat.
Time for the third one. Left. Dang it. Got it. And right. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Left. Oh, that was an electro. Right. Got them both. I just jumped over a balloon. Oh, I feel so dumb for doing that. And jump. And jump.
Wow, you're a natural. You've cocked. Want to ride the coaster? You know, roller coasters aren't for everyone. Come on back again.
Okay.
Hiya, Spyro. I hear you're a pretty good shot. How'd you like to try? Okay.
Got him.
Nice. Shoot. Ready for the next?
Yes.
Okay.
Six. Seven, 8. That was surprisingly easy. Time for the last one. 2, 3, 4. 7, 8.
Come on back anytime.
That was easy. And lastly, the Tunnel of Love.
Free! You pay no money down and make no monthly payments. In return, I'll give you one token. One is all I can give, but you can ride as many times as you'd like.
I didn't mind this guy's voice actor. I can't tell if all of the Norks have the same voice actor, though, in all honesty. I find the Tunnel of Love interesting because of you see a bunch of NPCs. All of the fonts, though. The Yeti. the Earth savers. And of course it's with the fawn. Of course it is.
As promised, here's your one token.
Well, Spyro, it's your lucky day. You've managed to win enough tokens to enter the...
And the theater, it's literally all of the movies that play throughout the game. And that's literally everything in this game. We have 100% completed it. In 5 hours and 40 minutes. I'm betting like the world record is... The 100% world record is actually way shorter than this. I actually would love to see what the world record for 100% glitchless Spyro 2 is. I probably wasted a lot of time due to trying to get the skill point in Fracture Hills. I'm not gonna lie. And the skill point on Gulp. But either way, actually, I would love to see what that is, because of this is one game. The Spyro games are a set of games that I wouldn't mind speedrunning glitchless, because of if you put glitches into the mix, I'm not talented enough to memorize such stuff. But I can literally play through this game, like, blindfolded, and I would be happy. I would much prefer to play the original game, but that's a story for another day. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy my work, and please do share my content and join the Discord. It really does help me out. Follow me here on Twitch and on Facebook, and or come aboard the Starship. Help! People don't have your hero, villain, or NPC. I hope when all our games are over,